Hello, I'm Triumph. I'm conflicted.
I remember you was conflicted.
I guess this isn't the most extreme cases of a nice guy, but man, it is. It's more sad than it is funny. I came into this thing like, let's all give a hoot and a holler. It's like Moist critical whenever he does. Can you believe what this guy said over text? I mean, I'm still gonna do that. We're gonna do two things. We're gonna make fun of this dude, and we're gonna analyze why this dude's like this. I don't know if their brain's working. And I think that's a real issue here. It starts off in the middle of their conversation. They're already getting into it. He starts, because you girls call me ugly, then block me straight away. She says, you called yourself ugly. And that's because girls have drilled it into my ear. She responds. In response, I said, you're not my type. Stop blaming us and take responsibility. You could have been like, you don't mac, you could have been like, don't watch my hair's a mess, but look how sexy my eyes are. Oh, wait a minute. She's giving advice. She's literally giving advice like, hey, here's a better line that you could have used and potentially made something work. It probably still wouldn't have worked, but she's giving, advice. Now he says, I'm blaming you because, like you said, I'm not your type. Yet if I was fit as fuck, you'd be all over me, which is a weird thing to do, which is a weird thing to say. It's weird that you don't like me because if I had the characteristics that you did like, you would like me. I mean, like, yeah, I mean, sure. If it's as simple as that, then go get ripped. But ladies, I earned that, bro. Okay. Losing weight is not easy. Gaining weight isn't easy, but it is possible. It's just the muscular thing. Go to the gym, start doing push-ups at home, start telling if you can afford it, start trying to get more food, have a healthier diet. Thighs, ground turkey, a lot of noodles, a lot of pasta, broccoli, spinach. Like, I mean, and it's fairly cheap compared to most other types of things. Like you can get jacked. You're not gonna get steroid jacked. Shit, do steroids. Fine. Who am I to assume you want to live a long and healthy life? Just fucking do Roy. If you can afford it, don't do steroids. If you're not, don't do steroids at all. But especially don't do it as a child. But like, do the thing. If you think something you can do can make a bit. If you think you don't dress well, like I dress cheap and like this is from fucking Savers, bro. Like you could do it. I would have laughed and been interested. She responds. She's like she would consider him. Also, being big headed doesn't work. I don't. To tell the girl that's giving you advice that it doesn't work is really weird. You immediately shut it down. Not me. Your lack of confidence is the issue. Because I know I wasn't your type. Lack of confidence. I'm overconfident. That's weird. That's really weird. He's being underconfident while claiming he's overconfident. That's so strange. Like, he thinks he's psychoanalyzing himself. He's so convinced he's introspecting. It's not being big headed, it's being funny. Yeah, good point. Like, just make some jokes. Make some jokes. Now, you may be saying to yourself, Triumph, I'm not as attractive as you are. You're correct. You're not as attractive as I am. Smoke. I think being funny has helped me more than anything else. But you might disagree. I'm also 6'2". An incel would hear these two things and completely ignore it. So I get it. But being funny helps because I've fumbled while not being charismatic and been successful in being charismatic. You gotta work extra hard, but you gotta do it. Now he's getting pissed. This is where he's lost all the pick me soft boy shit. He's going straight angry. Fuck off. Rather commit bleep than listen to a girl about incel. I don't go out, you mother. You mother. So don't assume I'm fucking one. Yeah, and I'm not gonna call someone that. Who literally said I find you ugly. He's created this reality for himself. He's created a reality in which everyone hates him because of the way he looks. It's incel, but it's like black pill incel. Not only that I'm not attractive, that there's nothing that can be done about it, despite being told that maybe it's true. Now, she might even be lying. She might even say, like, hey, you could have done this and worked, and then you did it and it didn't work. But, like, try that. He continues to be very rude. Now she starts screenshotting the messages, which is reasonable. Because, like, she had a conversation when he was just being depressed. She was having a conversation with bro. Now that he's just being a douche, she's just screenshotting. Like, it gets really bad. Go get cancer and die a slow, painful death. I hope you get bleeped. Crazy thing. Like, again, the previous thing she said was not an insult. Who literally said they didn't find you ugly, but you're calling yourself ugly? What was what I didn't like? See, so said you were ugly. No one else said you were ugly. You called yourself ugly, and that's unattractive. It's unattractive to keep calling yourself unattractive at people. To just be like, you think I'm ugly, don't you? No one likes that shit. Buck up, be a man, bro. That's cringe. That's corny. Despite my liberal and feminist nature, there are some masculine archetype stuff that I do still hold to. I'm very unsympathetic towards people that don't just get over some really stupid stuff. Like calling yourself ugly is like really not very masculine. As you're being a typical bitch with screenshotting. You hoped that she would be assaulted. I don't think screenshotting is the evil thing here. All you females do and other females is screenshot button, right? Just show people screenshot. Yeah, I mean, sure. But like you hoped that she died of cancer. He then sends a dick pic. Crazy. Crazy. Are you going to show me around and badmouth me? It's all you girls do. Go on, laugh at me. You think that telling me you hope I get cancer and die slowly and painful death is going to get into my knickers? Knickers is crazy. Knickers, not, we're not, you know, don't, you know what you can see it. It's there. I'm not saying, anyway, what the F, delete me, clown. Weird power move to tell someone else to delete you. I feel like there's almost nothing, there's very few things she could do to be the bad person here, unless they removed that K over there from knickers. He's not accepting that he's being the crazy person here. And that's crazy. I don't want to be in your knickers. I don't have sex with girls I ain't in a relationship with. Saying that makes you sound slaggy. He sent dick pics to her, though, after all of that, though. He had that crazy conversation, then sent dick pics. Maybe in his brain was like, girls like when you're rude and hope they die. Let me show what a schlong. I don't know what the thought process was. That's really the point where I started going from, wow, this dude's a fucking idiot, to, oh, something's like seriously wrong with this dude. Now, there's probably a large overlap in some undiagnosed, what I call it, condition, I guess, undiagnosed condition, sure, we'll say, in incel communities, some sort of social, should I call it this? Yeah, social disorder, we'll say. If there's a better way to call it, you guys tell me in the comments. It feels weird to now make fun of someone that's brain doesn't handle social interactions the same way. It's hard to completely remove someone's guilt when they asked for someone to get assaulted and die of cancer. The sympathy, like, is dropping, like, oh, they have a mental disorder. You should die in your okay, right? Okay, go do OnlyFans. Typical. Yep. Show them without ignoring. By the way, you pissed me off. ... Question mark, question mark. What is he? What do you mean you pissed her? I mean, we know you're pissed. We could see the message about you being pissed directly above. It's not going away. We have evidence of your crimes against humanity, sir. You shouldn't be pissed, though, because no one did anything to you. She didn't need to give you any advice. She could have been like, gross, left. If you asked her out and she's like, ew, gross, that's not even bullying yet. I know, that feels like bullying, right? And an incel sees that as like, see, you were the feminist, you were 30. She has the moral right to be grossed out. To be grossed out by you. She can do that. Everyone gets a right to not like you. Too bad, sorry. But you then asked for her to be, it's right there. I mean, if you didn't screenshot before I wished cancer, we would have been fine. Which shows such a detachment. It's like, why did you get evidence of the bad thing I did? Now we're in a bad spot because you, like, that's almost some sociopathic behavior where it's like, it's not actually possible for me to have done anything wrong. All wrong actions are those that happen around me, not from me. But I do think he's actually a crazy person. It's like, just admit that you're wrong. And you won't admit you're wrong for screenshotting first before I even said those words. See, that's actually not true, though. The more you screenshot, the more horrid it'll be. It's crazy. Like, he's leaning into it. Maybe a girl stop ignoring males, stop screenshotting things will be sweet. That's really weird. Like, they're only screenshotting things because they're weird. I think we're basically done here. To himself, he sends 2 more pictures. Oh, I think he's trying to flirt here. Also, I know I have nice eyes. Instead of me telling you that, you could have told me to say I have nice eyes that you females never compliment. That's weird to, like, think that there's still some conversation happening here. You caused this. Like I said, if you didn't screenshot, it would not be horrible. Yeah, she's just, like, playing along. Anyway, that's everything. What's the takeaway here, guys? Why did I talk for about 14 minutes? Maybe less. I don't know how much I edited this down to. About this very weird dude. I was bored and I needed to make a YouTube video. That's it. There's no lesson here. There's no moral, there's no justice. It's a problem with society. You all think that now. All right, leave a like, do a subscribe, do a crime. Just kidding, don't do a crime, and I'm out.